In a previous lesson, we learned a lot about clauses. We learned that clauses are groups of words that contain a subject and a verb. We also learned that main clauses can express a complete thought and so can function as a sentence. On the other hand, dependent clauses cannot stand alone as sentences, but they perform different grammatical functions in a sentence. In this lesson, let's take a closer look at one of those types of dependent clauses, the adverb clause. Specifically, we will be looking at the different functions that adverb clauses can perform in a sentence and how we can recognize them. As the name implies, adverb clauses generally perform the same function as adverbs in a sentence. They modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Adverb clauses give more information about when, where, why, how much, or under what condition the action in the sentence takes place. Adverb clauses are quite easy to recognize. Simply look out for subordinating conjunctions. What are those? Okay, so you know that dependent clauses cannot express a complete thought, right? This is because there is always a word attached to them that marks them out as subordinate clauses. Once these words are attached to a main clause, it becomes a subordinate clause. This is why they are known as subordinating conjunctions. These words include although, because, after, when, since, until, and many others. We will come across more of them as we look at the different functions of adverb clauses. So, let's explore. Adverb clauses of place tell us where an action takes place. For example, wherever there is a spectacle, people will gather. That's the house where I grew up. Adverb clauses of time answer the question when. For example, after you have finished your classes, we will have dinner. When the sun sets, the bats become active. Adverb clauses, of course, answer the question why. For example, she passed the test because she paid attention in class. Since he has a backache, he has to wear a brace. Adverb clauses of condition answer the question how. They indicate what conditions need to be fulfilled for another action to be completed. For example, if you work hard now, you can rest later in the day. Unless you speak up, the facilitator will not attend to your questions. Adverb clauses of concession also answer the question how, but in a different way. They indicate that one action or thought is less important than the other. For example, even though I am tired, I have to finish this homework. Although she is quite reserved, she would never tolerate an attempt to bully her. Adverb clauses of manner refer to how an action takes place. For example, the boy was acting as if he owned the place. The rock star sang as though his lungs were made of steel. Now you know what adverb clauses are and all the ways you can use them. Why don't you add some richness to your sentences by using adverb clauses? See you later.